Well, all morning long, we are remembering Pope Francis. This is a live look from St. Peter's Square in Vatican City, where we're following several new developments that are just into our newsroom. So about an hour ago, the Vatican announced that the Pope's body will be moved to the Basilica tomorrow to allow people to pay their respects. It also announced that his funeral will be this Saturday at 10 a.m.
Cardinal Kevin Farrell, a former auxiliary bishop of Washington, is now the acting head of the Vatican until a new pope is elected. The conclave, the secretive process of picking a new pope, is expected to begin in about 2 weeks. At D.C.'s Basilica of the National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception, the bells tolled 88 times. Once for every year of Pope Francis's life. 7 News was there, and we were the only local TV station to speak with 2 of the cardinals who will vote for the next pope. We asked them what's most important moving forward.
We will have also to analyze in a very thorough way the needs of the world today.
That's the primary question. What does the church need at this moment? The secondary question is who is there who can lead us in that journey?
Reporter John Gonzalez picks up our coverage this morning. And John, you heard that Cardinal mention who will lead the next church, and you're learning several names are on a short list.
Yeah, and that's the big question worldwide, really, Adriana. Who will now be the next Holy Father for the Catholic Church? A church with its more than 1 billion parishioners now prepares for a major transition, one that we haven't seen in over a decade, and a transition that will impact even the local archdiocese here in Washington with the passing of Pope Francis. So the College of Cardinals, which will include local church leaders, is preparing to gather at the Vatican for a conclave that will shape the church's future. The conclave will begin in about 10 days or so. The D.C. Archbishop Robert McElroy and Cardinal Wilton Gregory will both travel to Rome and will vote in this historic selection process. There are close to 300 cardinals from 90 different nations that will take part, but only those who are under 80 years old will vote in secret ballots inside the Sistine Chapel. About 135 of them, a 2/3 majority is required to elect a new pope. I asked parishioners here at the Basilica who they would like to see.
It is God's will. He has suffered a lot. He has helped the world a lot. He was an ambassador for the poor and the disadvantaged. And I'm praying and hoping that God will provide us with another pope like him. But there will be only one Pope Francis.
We've never had an American pope in my time. I love Cardinal Timothy Dolan in New York. He's a great communicator, and I love his ways. But whoever it is going to lead us into a better place.
So who are the front runners right now, and could there be an American? Well, it is highly unlikely. Take a look. 68-year-old Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle from the Philippines is considered a strong contender to continue Pope Francis's progressive agenda. 70-year-old Italian Pietro Parolin and 76-year-old Peter Turkson from Ghana are also among the favorites. But as the Basilica's Monsignor Walter Rossi told me yesterday here on the grounds, really no one knows until the Holy Spirit enlightens these men while they are secluded in Vatican City. That's how serious the church takes this process. They truly believe that God will send a message to these cardinals, and that's how the choice will be made. Reporting live, John Gonzalez, 7 News.